Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 2nd to the 8th, 2025 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, there we go, that's the last one, a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. Now, if you are sound sensitive, just mute the reading, let the healing energy wash over you, and then unmute it when I pick up the singing bowl. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Okay, I just have to say this right now. Very strong energy coming forward with the name Jackie. So if that means anything to you, just had to say it, just had to put it out there for you. All right, there we go. Yeah, very positive, but it's like, Jackie, pay attention. Look at this. Okay, with that said, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Oh, we have the Six of Wands. That's fantastic. The Queen of Swords, Justice, Angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. The Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, Judgment, Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The Four of Cups, Angels and spirit guides, and the Page of Wands. All right. So Aquarius, we come through as a queen. We are represented by the swords in the minor arcana. So the Queen of Air is coming through, very much embracing our truth, embracing our power. I have been connecting the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords with Sylvia Browne for some reason during this time, and with Aswin, who wields the sword of truth. Okay, that comes through so powerfully. And I think it's so weird because I had a reading with Sylvia Browne forever ago, and she told me this is what I should be doing with my life. And to have that energy just come through so powerfully is amazing. So here it is embracing your truth and being like, this is what you need to be doing with your life. Like there's something that's calling you and you're fighting it, because that's the energy that I had, all those years ago, where I was fighting it. I was like, oh no, I couldn't possibly, I wanted to be something where people would automatically be like reverent and like in awe of what I did. And, psychic medium wasn't necessarily, high there on that list, but it is a vocation. It really is. It's a calling and a connection. So here it is connecting with what your heart is calling you to. And that's going to be so important for you here, Aquarius. The Six of Wands is walking forward in success. It's holding your head up high. It's being proud of who you are. Also very much, in line with the energy coming forward with the Queen of Swords. Justice is very strong Libra energy. Time frame September 23rd to October 22nd, but it's a balance. It's also, the year of the green snake. And so there's a balance this year that you are coming into. And with the Two of Swords, you're walking a path, okay, that you didn't necessarily think you would be. Like there is something that's opening up to you this week where you're like, well, maybe I can do that. Like maybe that is an option. That sounds kind of cool. But you always thought A or B. You always thought, like, I walk this path, I move forward this way. It has to be just like this, right? We all see, the world through stories and through our families when we are little. It's like, oh, that's the way the world is. And yet you're going to see something new and exciting open up. You're also going to see a new and exciting way that you utilize your talents, that you utilize your gifts. And you're like, oh, wow, that's why I fell in love with that all those years ago. And there's a sense of coming into balance with yourself. You also have to be just to you. Aquarius, you have a tendency to want to be very just and very fair to everyone, but to your own detriment at times. And it's that old song, you cannot please everyone, you have to please yourself. And that is it's just truth. It is just truth coming forward. With the Four of Pentacles, you're going to become very aware of vampiric energy that's holding you back, that's pulling you down, chains that you've been carrying around, like Marley in A Christmas Carol. I built these chains one by one and, connected them to myself. And these are old words people have said, old places of lack that we have been through, old heartbreaks, old pains, old disappointments that have a tendency to be opened up in our life. Right? A wound that we experienced when we were small or as we were, newly stepping out into the world and embracing our power. And then we just get hit in the same spot again and again. It's like that place is already weak, and now I'm just getting like my knees kicked out from underneath me. So just be mindful about this, because during this time, you're going to be looking at things and saying, I'm done with this. I'm done with fear. I'm done with the chaos. Tapping can be very, very important. And if you tap on your knees, right? You go back and forth like this, or tap on either side of your shoulder. This is what they do in EMDR. You like tap 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That type of thing. Now, I'm not telling you to do an EMDR session. Always, always, always go to a practitioner. It's very important, but it's also very expensive. So if you want to do some tapping just for yourself to release negative energy that's in you and blockages, you could do that and just, focus on things that have kept you held back, right? Your third grade teacher said XYZ to you. Your parent said you were never going to be as successful as your sister, as your brother, or whatever. And see what comes up as you do so, because you'll see different connections. And you can have tears, you can fall asleep because the emotions just hit you so intensely. And you can find that you set yourself free and that you're setting yourself free. I would highly recommend it. Of course, you can do it with somebody that you care and trust, that will take care of you if things get intense, like if emotions get intense. But it is a good thing. It is a good thing. The tapping is very powerful, and we are releasing these bonds, this vampiric energy, this drain. We're also becoming very aware of people, of places that drain us, even of foods that we're like, wow, I could eat that all the time before. Now I can't. Now I feel drained. Now I feel overwhelmed. With the Hermit, it's calling you back into yourself. Now, this is Virgo energy, August 23rd to September 22nd. Now, Virgo energy goes into Libra energy. So the time frame from August 23rd to October 22nd is very powerful. Okay, in embracing your truth, in embracing your voice, but also in balancing the scales and turning in and saying, what do I want? And you know what, Aquarius? It has been a long time since you asked yourself, what do I want? What do I need? And you're moving forward in love, right? That's going to be very important for you. This is going to be a week where you're active in love, in connection, in, embracing what you love and what you desire, and really opening up your joy. The Hermit is also that connection with your inner heart and being okay to be quiet with yourself. That's powerful. Sitting in the quiet with yourself is a very, very powerful thing. And it's a very hard thing to do, especially in our world where it's so easy to put the earbuds in and just, listen to something else, never having to be alone with our thoughts. And here it is moving forward saying, what do you love? What is sacred to you? How do you move forward in that love and in that sacredness? Judgment, you you can feel judged, okay, during this week. Yes, you can. And you can feel judged with the decisions that you are making, but you still have to make those decisions for you. Move forward in your power, move forward in your tenacity. You're also coming out of a box, right? You were placed in a box. Either you placed yourself in a box and said, this is the way you're supposed to be, right? This is what happiness looks like. Smile, gosh darn it. Or somebody else told you, this is what happiness looks like. Smile, gosh darn it. And so now you're releasing what was supposed to be, or what should have worked, or what needs to work for you. You're coming out of a darkness, out of a time that just wasn't right. It can even be that you were in a dark place, and now you are rising up into your power. And as you do so, you're going to want to focus on a very certain way, but Spirit this week is definitely has different plans for you. So just knowing that Spirit is calling you, hey, look over here, look this way. And you're going to get so annoyed. You're going to be like, listen, I got stuff to do. I have schedules to keep. Don't you dare mess me up. And Spirit's going to say, haha, you have to come over here. You have to look at this. But that's going to be something that takes you out of your box, takes you out of your comfort zone. And it brings you to the Page of Wands. It brings you to this fire that's being ignited within you, this passion. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So if you have fire sign energy in your chart, if you have fire sign energy in your life, it comes through during this time. It is your passion. It is your tenacity. It is your brilliance that gets to shine. And with the Page of Wands, you are also going to see where you squash down your passions, where you said, oh no, I have to be sensible, right? I have to do it just this way, or it has to be just so. So being aware of this during this time and letting our passion shine and letting our hearts come forward, that's everything for us during this week, Aquarius. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh, I love this. You have two. You have the cardinal. I always get so excited when the cardinal comes up. And it says, stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. Now, I just heard from some, in Spirit just like, oh, I don't want more leadership, right? But this is you being the leader. This is you embracing the Six of Wands, right? And being the leader of your life for yourself. Meaning that you are saying, you know what, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to embrace joy. Now, you have responsibilities, bills to pay, mouths to feed, right? There ain't nothing in this world for free. But what you are also going to see here is that you are taking the reins, and it's not feeling as chaotic. It's not feeling as overwhelming as it was before. And that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Aquarius. And then we have the owl. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. You have good intuition, Aquarius. Use it, utilize it. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Ooh, and show me clearly. Pops right out. Love that for you. And it's family. It's the root chakra. At the root of us is family. It's the family that raised us, the family we were born into, the family that we created. It is going to be those people that make you feel just at home and comfortable. That's going to be important. Tapping your tailbone. As you know, with the root chakra, tapping your kidneys. If you can't tap, slight circle motions, like light circle motions is also fantastic, or with the back of your hand. However, you can, rub and massage your tailbone, your kidneys, relieving any chaotic energy that's in the body is just so good. If you can't do that, then just visualizing just, that energy being moved, or using like one of those little massage wand things on your kidneys, on your tailbone, can be very beneficial, right? But even just visualizing the energy moving through your body is so healing, so wonderful. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Princess of Wands. Be mindful of somebody here, because you have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands and Princess of Wands are the same card, okay? Just different names in different decks. So the Princess of Wands is young energy coming in, but being very demanding. You have to look at me. You have to do it my way. It's a hissy fit, right? And we have this young energy within us that we are connecting with that might be like, well, if you had a hissy fit, I get to have a hissy fit, right? So we can get really annoyed with somebody and be like, well, if you can do this, I can do this. Spirit saying, step back, embrace your passion, Embrace, embrace your wisdom, embrace your fire, embrace your transformation. The salamander in alchemy is a sign of transformation. You are transforming. This is energy that's stuck and is a little kid having a hissy fit. I want what I want when I want it. They don't have to be little, and actually they're not going to be little. This is going to be a underdeveloped soul that is having a tantrum. So just being mindful of that is going to be very important. Your subconscious spirit message is the condor. It says, hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdle. Keep your dreams. Keep the vision for what you want. You are surpassing boundaries and hurdles and obstacles, and you are moving forward in an elevation of spirit, in an elevation of power. It moves us then to our chakra message. It is play. We as human beings do not play if we do not feel safe. Embracing play is feeling safe. It's embracing the heart chakra. It's embracing what we love. This is also going to be a week where it is really important for us to embrace joy, to laugh, to put on, a movie that we love, to go outside, to play, to have fun like we used to when we were little. And we stopped doing that somewhere along the way. And everything has to be so serious and so structured. Let us play. Let us embrace joy. It brings us then to be mindful of the Two of Swords. Be mindful of being so strict with yourself. The Two of Swords, here we have the Two of Swords opening up, and it's saying you're taking a road you never thought you would take. This is saying it has to be black and white, right? White page, black print, clear font, that's it. But it gets to be so much more. If you just have black and white, right? And you can make stick figures, right? But it's in the shading that you get beautiful pictures. You can have drawings, but they still look crude and rudimentary. It's in the shading that you get art that looks alive. And here we are keeping ourselves from the fully aliveness. Is that a word? The full spectrum of color and vividness and vitality, because we're going to be stuck on it. It has to be just like this. It moves us then to the Ace of Wands. This is God's source spirit. However you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of fire and tenacity and brilliance, and we're taking it with young eyes, as a young soul, as a sense of wonderment. Oh, you know how little kids can play with a flashlight, and you're like, oh my gosh, just stop, but it can be so much fun. And here it is taking that and it's having the wonderment again, the joy and the connection. All right. And it's illuminating the darkness. During this time, subconsciously, we are illuminating what was dark, what was scary to us. And Spirit is doing that. The universe is doing that. And we are moving forward with such power. All right, Aquarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aquarius. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.